Hello and welcome to True Crime Diary, a light-hearted podcast on a serious subject. Every so often we look back over true crime stories to discuss an event that took place on this week in history. I'm your host Mark Decano, and with me as always are my friends Jed Lester.
Hello.
And Rue Turner.
Hello.
So the date we're looking at this episode is the 24th of August, and in 2012 the Fédération des Producteurs Acéricoles du Québec discovered a theft of 18.7 million Canadian dollars in maple syrup.
A crime to top all crimes. A crime that will live in infamy.
Sweet.
Hey!
Sticky. Any other words? I bloody love maple syrup.
That joke is tacky.
Yeah. I could drink a pint of maple syrup.
And that is where the plot thickens.
It's not funny, and I know funny.
Is that a lot?
Yes, that is.
I think that's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. Congratulations. Good work.
Because it's I don't know, a small jar.
Well, consider it, you don't pay
swimming pools
18 million Canadian dollars
No.
in Tesco for a little bottle of maple syrup. I don't know what you pay, but it's not millions. So yes,
Probably
it's a large.
£4 or £5.
It's a large amount. About 3,000 tons.
I mean, 18 million Canadian dollars of anything.
Yeah.
Radishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to work out why. Are we talking about this because of the vaguely comedic subject that was objects that were stolen? Or it's not comedic.
Well, it's a robbery.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It is a robbery.
Yeah.
And if you have 18 million quid's worth of anything stolen, it's not funny.
No, quite. Yeah.
Although, yes, there is a certain...
But maple syrup? Yeah.
There is a sort of... It's the sort of thing where you say, these jewels or gold or cash were stolen, and then you say maple syrup, and you go,
I mean, let's face it, in Canada, I would suggest that is...
Liquid gold.
Exactly that. Yeah, literally... They
What?
They did what to our syrup?
It's like breaking into the Vatican and stealing holy water.
Yeah,
to the Canadians.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was desperately trying to think of a way of saying something in a humorous Canadian accent, and then I decided against it.
How do you make maple syrup?
Do you bang a tap into a tree?
Do you really?
Yeah, and hook a bucket on it.
Wow.
And out it comes.
I mean, you could just replace it, all that stuff that was nicked. In fact, why didn't they just do that to some trees and get it themselves?
Because it comes out very, very slowly over a very long period of time. And they stole thousands of tons of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Bloody nice. I don't blame them.
I don't think it was for personal consumption.
Not for their pancakes.
It wasn't for pancakes.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You'd need what? Another $15 million worth of pancake stolen.
Batter.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, in an unrelated incident.
700 acres of blueberry bushes were wiped clean.
15,000 tons of Aunt Jemima's pancake butter was stolen.
Interesting.
Wait a minute.
So they want to ensure breakfasts for the next million years. Yeah, so is it liquid gold? Is that how it's...
Yeah.
Are we being a bit stereotypical?
No.
You know, over there, they love... it's
They
like
love that, they do.
them saying it to us. Tea and Marmite or whatever.
Yeah, famously how much tea we produce.
Yeah. None.
Yeah, can you imagine if there was a massive 18 million pounds worth of tea stolen? How would we feel about that?
We just
Actually, we'd probably
go to
laugh.
India and get
Knowing
some
British
more.
people would just laugh about it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't take it personally.
Because we don't
We'd
make
go,
it.
Whatever, just go and get some more. Yeah.
It's a very, 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 if not the most Canadian thing.
Well,
apart from
It's on the
leaf.
flag.
Yeah, apart
Right
from the leaf.
there.
Yeah.
Well, just to be clear,
Let's be clear about this.
This federation, this monopoly, this cartel, if you will, supplies 77% of the entire world's maple syrup supply. So it is. I mean, like you say, it couldn't be more Canadian.
They are the OPEC of maple syrup.
They are. Yeah. I mean, they're the De Beers of maple syrup. Really,
Right.
it's more of a.
Let's do another thing.
Because they utterly control the supply.
Right.
Completely, yeah.
And it's all ours.
Not only that, but there's I can't remember what year it came in now, but they now own the syrup that is in the trees.
Meaning they're in the trees.
So
It's
a
like a
farmer is
leasehold.
basically
They own
collecting the maple syrup that already belongs to the Federation.
Right, okay, even before it's been tapped.
Yeah.
Because it was that all produced. Because so basically, this is a reserve. It's like a
With a load of trees on it.
no, not like a reservoir kind of reserve where they keep it there, but it's
Not in a big
They
lake.
don't produce it.
No.
It's like a union, but it's the union.
Oh, a reservoir of maple syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
So they stock it in barrels in a huge warehouse.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then when there's a poor year, then they pull it out of the warehouse to keep
Does
the
it-
supply
so they
flat.
control-
Is it like honey where it doesn't go off?
Pretty much.
basically, yeah. It's sugar. It's effectively sugar. Yeah, but it means
Honey
that-
doesn't go off.
No, once it gets below about 3 to 5%, once it's around there, then it doesn't go off. There's
You
not enough water.
know,
Yeah,
you know that green tin of syrup.
Lyle's golden
Yes,
syrup.
that goes off, but that's not maple syrup.
No,
it?
that's just sugar
That's
and water.
just sugar and water. Yeah, I say it doesn't go off. It goes hard. It goes
just goes hard.
opaque and hard.
Yeah, but you just heat it up and
Well, anyway,
it's just because it cools below a certain
It's man-made,
temperature.
yeah, isn't it?
Yeah,
Tate and Lyle.
well, it's been diluted basically. Yeah.
Right. So there's syrup reserves like
It's a syrup reserve, yeah, but they don't produce it. The Federation doesn't produce it. What they
farm-
do is they get all the producers to send,
Yeah.
it's 25% of what they produce to the Federation, but they don't get paid for it.
Yeah, they're given targets of
Doesn't seem
production,
like a
and if
good
they
deal.
exceed the targets, the excess is taken from them and then kept in the reserve.
Seems like a rubbish
for
deal.
low produce years.
No wonder.
Yeah.
I bet the
It's a terrible
perpetrator-
deal.
Yeah, but it's
The
a way of.
perpetrator was a supplier.
But it's
We'll have
but
that
it's,
back.
but it's like this whole thing about like the comparison with De Beers might be. It's about cost controlling. If you monopolize all the stock and then you have a massive reserve of the stock, then you have absolute control over of its distribution and its costs, and that's why you can artificially keep prices in a certain level.
Who'd have thought it?
So that if it's a lean year, yes, you can call
Don't
on it
worry,
and it's
I'll go
stabilised.
to the shed.
Go to the shed. Unfortunately, in this particular instance, 9,500 barrels in the shed were empty
Or full of water.
or full of water. They'd been replaced with water.
Who'd done that?
The criminals.
The criminals. No, it wasn't. I thought it was a con on the reserve lot. We'll pretend. We'll control the price of syrup, but it's just a load of barrels of water. But it's not them. It's the baddies
The baddies, yeah.
who basically would it be the same weight? Water
no,
and syrup.
no, it wasn't quite the same.
This weighs as if it's syrup.
And it's sloshing about.
It's very, very thin syrup. This. Yeah,
Right. Okay. To keep them off the scent for a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah, so you don't see like thousands of barrels disappearing from the
of
warehouse.
course. yeah.
No one's going to check each barrel.
Well, you don't actually keep it in a barrel, do you?
Yeah.
A wooden one.
No, steel barrels.
steel
Oh,
barrels.
sorry.
I thought they'd be sticking it in like old barrels and bringing it in, but they had barrels that were the same shape and size, and they painted them with the same colour, and then faked labels to go on the
To
barrels.
disguise the whole thing.
So they had Federation stickers on them and everything, so it looked like normal barrels.
Like my grandma used to tell me, you can't be sure what's in the pickle barrel till you get the lid off on it.
So what they did was it was a process of many months. This took.
Yep.
It started in early in 2011, and until it was discovered in
Many
autumn
months,
of 2012.
wow.
Basically, nobody actually checked. These were checked annually, basically.
I suppose if you do it one a day or whatever and replace it,
So
I
they
wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
so they would they would turn up, take some barrels out to a remote location.
Ooh, well, hang on. How are they
criminals.
doing that? We're just taking some barrels out to... Sorry, who are you?
Just going to...
How are they doing that, though?
Well, I can imagine the barrels are coming in and out of the warehouse all the time.
They are, yeah. High vis, some cones.
Yeah, do it. The more visibly you do it, the more likely it is that you are okay doing it.
The thing is that the 2011 was a great year for syrup production.
Was it really? It's a good vintage.
Good year.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So what they did was they needed more space.
Probably amount.
Not like...
Well, I was going to say...
That's a good syrup.
The bouquet on this is...
I meant good year as in volume production, yeah. So they needed more space. So they basically rented some temporary warehousing and didn't bother to put much security on it. So our thieves just wandered in with a truck, took a bunch of barrels, took them away, replaced the barrels replaced the contents with water, and then just rolled them back in again. And just did that
well done,
month in, month out for well over a year.
Yeah.
Holy smoke, look at the size of that truck. How many barrels does it hold?
33. What else?
If it's so controlled, how do you then sell it on?
Well, they control the sale.
If the syrup, the existence of syrup and its price and its quantity is so controlled by the, whatever you call them, Syrup Federation. If a new, well, we're probably going to find out this, but would the baddies go, it's a new company called... whatever.
Syrup or us.
Yeah, Dave's Syrup. Whatever.
Ask no questions, syrup production.
Totally legitimate syrup production.
Can you go, it's a new syrup jar with Federation? Hang on, who are you? Do you know what I mean? Where'd you get that from?
Yeah, well, basically they would be selling it to legitimate distributors, but but it would be a fraudulent producer, yes. But the producers would still all sell direct. It's just that the price was set by the Federation.
Interesting.
Is it?
Vaguely.
Problem, buddy? Huh?
Let's get on to the thievery of it. So they're stealing, they're wheeling away barrels, they replace them with barrels of water.
Supply and demand within economics years ago. Oh, that's what it means.
Oh, now I understand my...
Because I wasn't listening.
Third year economics class.
Yeah.
The thing also, it got to such a routine for the thieves that eventually they stopped taking the barrels away and just siphoned them up right there in the warehouse where they were.
Hook me up another barrel!
Just emptied them,
into something else.
It just emptied them out of the one barrel into their barrels, but they didn't bother replacing them with water. Just left them just like whatever. Yeah. Because if something works, you get blasé.
Yeah, absolutely. And over time, it was all going swimmingly, basically.
Yeah, they'd been doing it for months, so they just thought, no one's picking this up. They're bound to have noticed that they're full of water.
Yeah.
And then they haven't, so let's just not bother.
That's just adding faff and time, isn't it?
Taking up time.
And water.
All that water we got to bring in.
Yeah.
No matter how cunning and crafty they are, eventually all criminals commit the same error, overconfidence.
So, come around the summer of 2012.
Yes.
The annual inspection is due.
Oh, yes, inspection.
The classic syrup inspection.
A classic.
Do they dip their fingers in? And
well, we've all been waiting.
That's syrup.
That's syrup, all right.
Hang on. This is water. Okay, so they would audit some syrup.
Well, that was the intent. The thing is that the inspector, one Michel Gauvreau...
Hi, everybody!
As you would expect, started climbing up all the barrels.
I don't know why I would expect him to do that.
I wouldn't expect him to do that. No.
He'd have a ladder, surely.
Well, he was climbing up the barrels, but the thing is, he thought that the barrels...
Michelle, be careful.
...would be full of maple syrup and therefore weigh
of course he would expect.
Over 200 kilograms. But actually they were empty and they just all fell over.
Oh dear. To be fair, he shouldn't have been climbing on them. But...
Well, there you go.
But he wasn't expecting them to shift.
This is what happens when you don't take health and safety seriously.
Yeah. Okay, right. Was he all right?
Yeah, he was fine. So,
he died.
No tragedy there. The only tragedy being hundreds of empty syrup barrels.
Yeah. Hang on.
Wait a minute.
What's going on?
And guess what's in the barrel?
I have no idea.
So the police were called in, of course. They managed
Syrup police.
The syrup police. The Mounties.
Yep.
The sweetie.
The Sweeties.
Yep.
And they managed to track an exporter in New Brunswick.
Yep.
Who had hundreds of the barrels of this syrup that had been given to this exporter, or sold to this
massive
exporter.
long sticky line to a different building.
Well, somebody's certainly been a busy bee.
One time God knows why I did this, but one time I went to France.
Can't believe you did that.
I bought some. To be fair, it was probably honey, but I'm going to tell you this anecdote anyway. And it was a jar of honey, but it was in a soft plastic jar, not a glass one or anything. And my only means of taking it back, I'm just trying to think if that sentence is correct. I meant to say I put it in my rucksack and put it in the hold. Didn't take it on as. Yeah, could I have taken on liquid? Because technically that's liquid.
But back then, depends.
Yeah, quite. Yeah.
How long ago was it?
Anyway, and I just put it in my rucksack. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah.
Perfect. Nothing can go wrong now.
Anyway, picked it up at the carousel thing, and there was on the carousel. I was like, what was that?
Covered in ants.
And then I picked up the rucksack, put it on my back, and I was like, I didn't bother opening. I think I've survived. It has survived.
And it must have survived. I can smell it from here.
And I was walking away, and I suddenly felt this fluids on my calves. Meaning it was falling out the bottom of my rucksack onto my calves as I walked. And I was like, oh great, that's not good.
Oh dang, I got honey all over my legs.
And I opened up my rucksack, and obviously the thing had split open, and it was a litre of syrupy honey, whatever.
It's a lot.
And then I opened up, and absolutely everything was covered in this syrupy stuff, including one of my cameras.
Oh no!
I went to Canon with this camera and said, they were like, so what's the issue with it? And I mean, it's probably going to be all right, but basically the whole thing is covered in honey. And they were like, oh my God, really? Anyway, they fixed it, basically. God knows how they did that.
It's amazing. You're a genius.
It was absolute, like you dipped it in honey.
Yeah.
They would have just washed it.
They might have done, just with in the bath.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's there you go. There's a syrup anecdote.
The tale of the sticky situation.
Yeah, that I should never have. Could have been avoided.
Because if it goes in the hold, if it's not like really good seal, it'll just ooze out in the low pressure.
Yeah. Well, it did. Everywhere.
It oozed like a demon.
The carousel, I was particularly proud of watching it go round.
The carousel.
Is that what you call it?
Luggage belt.
Conveyor belt. Yeah.
Carousel. Now I'm picturing luggage on small horses.
No, sorry.
So the men.
Oh yeah, forgot about them.
Fortois men.
Hi, fellas. How you doing? Hey, what's happening?
Lots of them.
There was a 5-man team. Some excellent Quebecois names. Richard Vallière and his brother Raymond. Etienne Saint-Pierre, Avec Caron, and Sébastien Jutras, I believe is correct pronunciation.
Yep.
He was the driver, Jutras. He was a truck driver. He got 8 months in prison. Avec Caron was the inside man. He got 5 years in prison and a 1.2 million.
Did he work
Canadian.
there?
His spouse owned the warehouse that they were renting.
Oh, the new one.
Right, okay.
Yes, okay.
He got 5 years in prison and a 1.2 million Canadian dollar fine.
She should have got something, gone down for something, surely. Aiding, abetting some syrup.
Aiding, abetting some syrup.
You housed some syrup.
The syrup wasn't on the run.
Madame.
Saint-Pierre was a reseller based in New Brunswick. He got 2 years minus 1 day.
Right.
Is that the day he was being held to old?
Well, yeah. Wait there for 24 hours. He got 3 years of probation and $850,000 fine.
These are hefty fines, aren't they?
How's he going to pay that?
But I assume they've sold
their
a lot of
gains.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, fine.
Raymond
Sticky gains.
got 2 years minus 1 day for possession of vast quantities
some syrup.
3 years probation. And Richard,
Why are you in here? Possession. Oh yeah, what off? Syrup.
Drugs,
Syrup.
drugs.
No, just say drugs. Just say Ray. Just say drugs. Don't say syrup. You'll get done in.
get shivved.
Oh yeah. Heroin. Oh, fine.
Just heroin.
Pleased to meet you.
It's just heroin, nothing weird. So Richard, the ringleader, the head honcho, he got 8 years in prison and a $9.4 million fine.
$9.4 million.
Yeah, but it gets better because he was told if he didn't pay...
Suggest they earned that money.
You'd think so.
Otherwise, what's the
Well, they
point?
stole
Because the fine was intended to compensate
We're going to fine you
the
10
Federation.
million oh, right. Well, I haven't got any money.
Yeah.
Well, the value of the theft was $18.7 million.
Yeah.
So
say the Federation.
Yeah, but it
the
doesn't mean they
Federation.
got that.
No, it doesn't, of course not. But in terms of how much
What they lost.
they lost, they want, like you say, compensation.
Want it back.
So he was told that if he didn't pay the fine, he'd face an additional 14 years in prison. What's interesting was that the Court of Appeal said that the fine of $9.4 million was too much, and they said it should be $1 million. Okay. But then the Supreme Court overturned that decision and put the original fine back in again.
After much lobbying from the Federation.
Going,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Who have an enormous amount of power.
Sure, yeah. We want our syrup back.
So they stole it in 2012, and this argument about how big the fine was went on for another 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Did the syrup still exist?
Well, I mean, arguably it'll last forever.
Well, yeah, quite. Yeah.
Someone, somewhere, has got a whole long-lasting
But it's not. What do you mean, someone, somewhere? It's not like gold, where it exists. Not everywhere.
Well, we don't know how much was recovered.
You can't make syrup. I mean, it grows on trees.
No, but you can eat,
literally grows on trees.
You could eat it.
You could eat
Loads
it.
of people could have eaten it. Eat the evidence. Richard.
9,500 barrels.
Eat it again.
Keep eating it.
Eat it. Quick, everyone.
It's like a drugs raid.
Have you got anything else? Researches?
No, other than that I spent 4 hours researching a massive theft of wigs.
Wigs?
Yeah, we told me it was the syrup heist.
Yeah, of course.
You say syrup to an Englishman, immediately think of wigs.
Yeah.
Of course you do. And would you like to explain to an American audience why we would do that?
I do actually think that. Because we don't really do... I love syrup on my pancakes, but we don't really do that. We have honey.
Yeah.
We don't... If you say, have you had any... No,
have you got...
have you worn...
Where's your syrup?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I would naturally think of that.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
Go, syrup.
Go on then, explain it.
Well, yeah, for those of us that don't live in England, which is pretty much the only place where it's understood this way, syrup is a Cockney rhyming slang for syrup of figs. Wigs.
Yeah.
Have you seen his syrup? What else can we use?
That's it, really. That pretty much sums it up.
Now we're through the looking glass here, people.
In December of last year, there was a television series released on Amazon inspired by this story.
Oh, right.
It was called The Sticky.
Right, I haven't seen that.
Neither have I.
I'm going to watch it. Surprised they didn't say sticky situation.
It has a comparatively small appearance by Jamie Lee Curtis, who's also co-producer of the show. Right. But it was cancelled this year after one season.
Oh, sorry, it's an ongoing...
Well, it's not ongoing anymore.
Clearly.
It had one season.
It was.
No, it isn't.
It was an ongoing
It was
thing.
intended to be an ongoing.
Really? You stretched that out to series upon series.
I mean, we can't even stretch it out.
No, I know we
40 minutes.
can't. It's like, yeah, some syrup got nicked, did it? Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
The end. Where is it? Don't
know. Probably it.
How much? Oh, really? How'd you make it? Oh, right, okay. So it was binned off.
Binned it off.
And there's a Netflix series of documentaries called Dirty Money.
Yes.
And there is an episode in that which is dedicated to it. And that covers much more of the sort of mafioso-style tactics that the Federation take.
Yeah.
Right. The official
which is rather interesting, yeah.
Board.
Big syrup.
Yeah.
Big syrup, yeah.
That you can't trust anybody. Everybody in the business is a criminal. And how can you ever trust a criminal?
That's all for this time. If you want to know more about what we've talked about in this episode, Google it or something. You can listen to all of our previous episodes on our website, truecrimediary.co.uk. Please leave a review on your podcast provider if you can, or you can send an email to truecrimediarypodcast@gmail.com. My thanks to Jid and Roo, and to all of you for listening, and we'll see you again on the next date in our True Crime Diary.